Hey, beautiful souls. I'm Brooke. I am an intuitive Reiki Master. I'm also a channel for the divine. Welcome back. I made it to my spot and there's boats on the water. So excited. I actually had to find a new spot today and I kind of like this one better because it's easier for me to sit here and talk. Wow, so there's been a lot going on. Over the last few days, a lot of processing, a lot of taking in, a lot of purging, a lot of feeling, a lot of crying, a lot of things being illuminated, okay? And one of the biggest things that has been illuminated the most for me has been this whole thing that's happened with Will Smith. Like, okay, so, and everything that's been going on for the last 2 years, okay, it has been hit after hit after hit after hit after hit with the divine feminine energy, okay? And this was the first time I had seen a little bit of hope, okay? Someone standing up and defending a woman's honor. Now, I'm not saying what he did is okay. Okay, I'm not saying I agree with the violence. Okay, but 1:44 on my clock. What I am saying is this was the first time the feminine had been defended. This was the first time. Okay, in a very long time. I'm seeing this on such a large scale. If we think about what happened here with the cycles, if we think about, you know, the cartoons, we're talking MSM, okay? Defending. Now, there's been speculation that she doesn't even have alopecia 222 on my clock. There's been speculation that it was all stage. Could have been, okay? Very well could have been. Could see it happening. Stage a separation between masculine and feminine energy. And guess what? I'm seeing that separation now, okay? Because in reflecting back over what happened, the ones that defended him was feminines. Literally. You know, I'm seeing it all over. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just my regular Facebook or my regular Instagram to my spiritual. Women were the ones defending the fact that Will Smith had enough balls to get up on stage and defend his wife. Not saying that the smacking was what should have been done, but it was the first time on national TV the feminine had been defended. And the people that have been against it has been men. Interesting. Very interesting. So, you mean to tell me that women are supporting and they're finally saying, thank God he defended his wife. Thank God he stood up for her. Da, 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 da. And I get it. I get it. I see it too, right? At the same token, what does it mean if men are the only ones, 414, that are saying that he was in the wrong because he used violence? And looking at everything that's going on and studying the astrology and understanding where we could be going, okay? And understanding that we are all on this journey to find that mirror, that counterpart 441, okay? That mirrors the same energy as you. And if that is a possibility, that can happen, and we see, you know, pew, 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 here, And seeing men go against what Will did, like, that makes me go, well, if shit gets really crazy, you're going to throw me to the wolves before you defend me first? Because that's what's being shown to me. And looking at the men that didn't agree with it and the men that have, I want a man that's going to defend my honor. I want a man that's going to have the kahunas to do it in front of God and everybody and not care, right? Because to me, that's the definition of a true divine masculine. That's the definition of chivalry, right? 555 on my clock. I was listening to Matthew Hussey last night, and he was talking about feminines embracing their feminine quality and dropping, here comes jet skis. There's 3 of them. Love it. You might be able to see. I don't know if you will. Over here. There. Maybe. Anyway, so, Matthew was talking about women dropping their handkerchiefs in front of men that they like, but, allowing the man to still pursue, but you got to kind of open the door, right? Still let them know, hey, I like you. And it really got me to thinking about this whole Will Smith thing. Like, really? The men that I'm seeing go against it? Like, if things got really tough, would you throw her to the wolves? You know what I'm saying? I want a man that's, yes. He will defend me in a heartbeat and not think twice about it. Now, I want an alpha male, not no beta. And to me, a man that's condoning Will for defending his wife, because that's what's being illuminated. That's what's being shown to the collective. That's what we're seeing, right? And I'm seeing it from all perspectives, and I'm only sharing what I'm putting together. This is what's being seen in the collective. This is what's being talked about. It's 3:33. This isn't, it's something that needs to be discussed, something that needs to be brought to light. And, I guess I'm the one that has to do it. For me, the term divine masculine really has a different ring to it. Okay? My divine masculine has no problem defending me. My divine masculine, makes me feel comfortable when I'm around him, right? So right now, with everything that's going on, so much is being illuminated for us to see. And this goes with, people in our inner circle, people that we follow. This goes with, people that we meet, complete strangers. 9:11 on my clock. Things are being illuminated. We're being shown who people really are, and it's up to us to take that, process it, to see, are you really wearing the mask of your true soul? In my readings, take the mask off, show the world the real you, keeps coming up. What does that mean? You got to be who you say you are, right? That illusion that you project to people is no longer, we're not going to be able to do that, okay? Because it's going to be seen regardless, right? And that's what it means to tap into our heart and shine from our heart and be who we are truly meant to be. You know, over the last 24 hours, I've done a lot of digging. I've done a lot of research. Feel like my ADHD is really getting up there today. Well, in the last 24 hours, because I'm just like all over the place in this, in that, in this, in that. Maybe that's the way I'm meant to naturally go. 1023, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's my natural flow of how I learn. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I will say this. I've discovered some pretty cool things within my birth chart, and I'm finally at peace, okay, with being okay with who my soul truly is. And that is your sun, right? That's your sun, is your soul. And when we take that mask off and we act from the soul's perspective, that's when everything changes. And, you know, I'm truly humbled, truly grateful to have put this part together, 11:11 on my clock, because it's helped me to speak my truth and know that it's coming from integrity, and know that when situations, things trigger me, I still have to honor my soul and see where this is coming from, because it's coming from a higher perspective, okay, bigger than me. I have to release talking about what I've been through and what I've experienced, you know, release that fear of judgment, 1144, ridicule, whatever, people shaming me, telling me I'm wrong, whatever it may be, okay? I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm okay to talk about it. You know, others are ashamed of it. Maybe because they're ashamed of it because they don't want people knowing that that's what really happened. You know, it is what it is. We got to own who we are at all times. And, you know, the biggest thing that I've struggled in talking about has been my journey. Why should I be ashamed of this? You know, I don't think I should be ashamed to speak how I feel or how I see things, because I do see things from a different perspective than most. You know, it's been hard to embrace the Chiron over the last 24 hours, and trust me, Chiron showed up, and it's not been easy. At the same token, it's led me to so many more beautiful things that I've been able to work through, right? And finding peace and knowing fully what my divine masculine looks like and feels like, and surrendering to that, I have so much peace and comfort within my heart. Like, you know, part of my Chiron is raising my children to be aware of certain toxic behaviors to change the pattern, you know? Astrology helped me to see that. Astrology helped me to understand that. Astrology helped me to make sense of it and to see why it was happening. All right, I'm going to keep this one about Will short. 1404. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.